What's the crack a day, guys? Welcome to episode 16 to our Republic, where everything is free, but you have to work yourself to the grave. And this is the exciting part of our Republic. This is where we go bust or we get boosted into the future. I was swithering what to do with the train situation, and I think we have basically 147,000 left that we can borrow. I say we go nuts and we borrow 140 grand. That's madness, you say. I hear you. I think it's the right move. The thinking being is we need to get more steam engines, more trains, so that we can continue to sell as much coal as we possibly can. Now we need to put this guy to the depot. I can't remember how many coal wagons it's got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 of the bad boys. Let's go. Let's get them. Let's get them. As many as we can anyway. Cargo wagon. Grey. There we go. Huge chunk of money. Oh, let's go see our new train. Should have got maybe a different type, but these are our coal trains. Left. How much is that? 3.5 grand. Over 3.5 grand. Just pass by there. And I think if we look at last month, our month just changed. That was annoying. What was that, like 19 grand? It changed, and now this has got 77,000 worth of material of vehicles on it, so it's a bit askew, as they say. It's 9 grand of just loan interest. So with three deliveries of this, we just pay off the loan. That keeps the banks happy, and it'll also probably allow us to borrow a lot more, because we can only borrow 12 grand. Also, once these construction trains start slowing down, because we don't have too much track left to build, but once they start slowing down, we won't be using as much steel, and steel's a major expense at the moment. Where's our little train guy? Here. How's everything else doing at the moment, though? Our highly educated people are an issue, I think. This year it's just kind of floated around. I think we're going to need to solve the highly educated people problem by hiring some experts from the Soviet bloc. Yeah. I think we fill these 2 buildings. There we go. Spending all the money, hopefully, to make money. Where's this guy going? He's going to there. Can't go because this guy is going to there. No worries. No worries. It's going into there. Lovely jolly. God, I love this roundabout. Favourite thing I've built so far in this town. The next thing we're going to be doing, because it's coming up to the end of our next 5-year plan, the next thing I want to be doing is planning out what we're going to be doing next. I'm reckoning, because we make coal, I'm thinking about going into the brick business and also tying it into the train line, seeing as we're so good at making rail now. I'm thinking, do we come over to... what's the ground like around here? Really nice and flat over here. We could do like a brick industry over this side. This town supplies it. Or we could come over here, but I think it would be harder to get infrastructure over to this side. The railway line doesn't cross here and stuff like that. I think I'd prefer getting it over here. I think I like that idea actually. Using this town, supplying a big brick industry. We can use a lot of the rail. I think we can basically just tie off the rail here. I like that, I like that, I like that. So, there was another thing I wanted to do. We're going to get distribution offices soonish. Soonish? Yes, very soonish. Go away. Too long. Yeah, we're going to get distribution offices really quite soon. When we do, this whole area is probably going to fill out with distribution offices, because you need a lot of them at the start. All these lines that we've created, we can just put them all in distribution offices. I was thinking about, because this road gets so busy through this town, we're effectively going to add another town onto this road. I was thinking about building a highway over to here, over to Hubbarchy. Harbaki. That's not a very Russian name, but we'll change that. I was thinking about building a highway over to there. Now this is already a sort of, could be maybe a highway. I'm wanting to like basically double up this road, and then I was thinking about maybe doing a bypass that goes around the outside here, maybe over the train line again, and then links up back down here, and then that way we can effectively ban maybe lorries from going from here down. We still want lorries to go up this direction if we ever plan something up here, which doesn't look like there's much. Well, there could be something up here. So it's a thought. So while we're waiting for all this to go on, that's something we can be pottering on with. You're about to finish this and it won't take you long. Having these construction trains knocking about on the initial track you build is a bit of a pain in the backside. Right, we can be using this time. I like the idea of having this as a... is like almost like a big spaghetti junction intersection. So maybe having this will be the one way in and this will be the one way out, which means they will cross each other. There'll be a bridge here eventually, and then it'll come back down. And we could also split off that direction eventually as well. So what we'll have is the main roads coming in like this. Other infrastructures in the way. What is in the way? Oh, we've got an actual thing there. No worries. No worries, we're just going to have to delete that back, put the road beside it. There we go. Tie that in there for now. This is when our all our electric poles and everything are in the way. I wonder, can we sneak this past? We can, but I bet you it won't work. It won't connect, will it? I can connect the wall. That's... I don't know if I really like that or I really don't like that. I think I like it. I think I do. It's a bit jammy. It's a bit jammy. But I bet you it doesn't sneak past this one. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I mean, the other option is we start that highway part back here. But I was going to want to maybe sneak it in maybe a bit closer. That moved yet? No. Ah. What are you building now? we should be getting a lot more money. Then we shouldn't be letting these guys build, to be fair. Go back home. You go back home too. Hey. Do as you're told. There we go. I like the idea of having like a bridge over here, but I think that might just be a bit much. A bit much for that area. Is it? Let's just test build a bridge. We need to make it like a prefab or a concrete one that we can curve anyway. We've got prefabs, we don't have any concrete, so let's try this. Something like that, maybe. Because we'll need double lanes. 2 lanes going that way. Single turn off for this place. Probably put in like a decent roundabout or something in this area. Once these construction offices have moved to the next town, it's also something we could be doing. Decisions. Just looking at speeds on these, 45, 45, 65. It's a lot more expensive value. Yeah, these are next ones up. 100. Gee whiz. What's the max speed we can do on our tracks? 70. That guy. Don't know if that would have been worth it. This is a little detour on what we're doing, but it's because I was thinking about it at that time. Or we could do something funky where we went round with the second 2-lane, went around the electric. Don't really want to destroy this asphalt road just to move it over a couple of inches. What? Wait. Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying. Wonder if we can do something a bit silly. Let's try it like this. Well, that would work actually. Now, can we do the same thing? We can do the same thing with that. Then if we make a big sort of oval roundabout, which takes you into the town, it also takes you over the rail to another dual highway. I think that's where we'll go. I think that's what we might get close to doing. What's wrong with you? Oh, you just stopped for a second and they gurned. No problem. Where's the big train? Big train is stopped because... Oh. Because the chain signals weren't letting them go. You stop, go to the border, pick that up. We wait until he comes in here. You're loading vehicles. Because he's going to have to make 2 stops to get enough wagons in this direction. Start. Loan 55k now. Loan 55k. So then once we land down over here, we'll have a dual go in this direction. This will come up here, sweep round with the train track, or we want to cut through and have enough space on the other side. Do you know what? I think we might actually. I think what we'll do, instead of following the direct line, because you want this to be pretty direct. If we come, bring this up to here. There we go. Sweep that round. We'll be getting rid of these soon. Then it'll start again over here. Then where are we going? I would like to use all this space, so I'd kinda like to get over the train track. So I think if we came in about that line again with another guy over here, and again pick it up over here. Obviously we'll have to bridge and stuff over that. This is going to be our first major part of infrastructure. It's not a vital thing, but once we get into building the next town, these roads are probably going to get even busier, so it's going to be probably quite handy. And the next bit, how do we get through this area? Like that. Can I get a second one through there? No. No. Get something through there. Oh, no. Because this isn't... It's not flat, but it's not steep either. Because if we kind of want to be quite tight to this, because if we look at the ground, it'll be a little bit off. No, I'm going to be able to get through there. I'm going to be able to get through there with 2 lines. I was semi-thinking about deleting these tracks because they're not really a part of my design. Is there any way of getting road through here at all? There is, but it's just not ideal. This is our train. Yeah, it's got the first batch of trucks, the cars, cargo wagons, whatever they're fucking called. First thing of trucks. Population is going up this year. Education won't really do much just now because I'll take a little bit of time to do that. Anyway, when it comes to it, we're going to have to figure out a way to come through here. And then maybe go around sort of like that. No odd lumps and bumps. And then this is another road that I took out here that was a potential main road that we can use if we need to. So what we'll do is we'll delete that there, bring this up to this point, that to that point, and then just bring this in basically so it's like that temporarily, and that'll be our epidemic. Oh yay. We have observed dangerous acute symptoms in severe cases of the infection. The disease is causing serious health complications. Holy crap, this is easy for me to say. This disease is contagious enough to infect many, so our hospitals need to be prepared. Brilliant. How bad is it so far? 4 out of 9. We'll see how that goes. I think I've made a decision in my head as well. Definitely going to buy the 3 series, I think, because it's just better, it's more powerful. It is longer, but quite a bit faster. So I think we're going to go down that route. Right, well, the next thing we can do, these demolition offices, let's get rid of them. We actually need to build a demolition office as well, so let's do that too. Construction, we'll actually get a permanent demolition office. How many vehicles? 6 vehicles? 10 vehicles, that's mental. I think we'll go for that though, because we need a permanent one in this town instead of a free one. There we go, build that out. So how many have we got here? 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. So let's move those 3 down over to here. 3. Where are we going to make the construction for this place? Where are we going to make that? Maybe in this little bit of land here. Yeah. There we go. Doesn't need to be too pretty like our old bit, it's just to be functional. All these mechanisms I want to move to these guys now. That make it back to base yet? No. Still waiting for those stupid construction things. Where's the other one? There. Fine, build that. Build that. What we'll do is we'll copy the things for that too. We'll also put these up to 3,500 because it doesn't matter for demolitions, they're not going to repair this town. I mean, we're going to have to repair this town now because we're about to use it. hopefully in our next 5-year plan, get the rest of those vehicles. Cool. Once those have moved out, we can then delete them. The annoying thing is, as soon as these are built, I can put the signals on this track. Because they need to get in here and out on the same track, I can't put signals on it. It's quite annoying, to be fair. He's gone yet? Perfecto. And then these construction offices. Now the question with these is, we could essentially just get rid of these and we could build a new construction office for this next town with our big ones. We could just build a new construction office down here, if that's definitely where I want to put it. I mean, I think we're going to have industry over this side in this town. So maybe a construction office actually more in this area, because you want to buffer your industry between your citizens. So maybe a construction office like in here. Just do a big one again. Go for the line of that building, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Take that as the line anyway. I think we'll go for something like that. Don't need to build that quite yet though. Or do we? No, we don't. And then we'll just move all these vehicles out of here, delete all that. That'll give us this bit of room so I can place in the houses that I was thinking, and also the intersection junction here. It's getting built. Fan-dabby-dozy. That train is still stuck, which is annoying. You can go home. Don't need to be building that just now. This coming now? Yeah, finally. Yeah, because we're only spending, so 8 grand this month. Last month we sold 3,700 worth of power and 1 coal. I think we'll be fine. What's wrong? You go away. What are you trying to build? Yeah, just go away. What are you trying to build? Constant babysitting for these guys. Now if I let him go, he should let this guy go. Ugh. Let's go. There we go. You go home too. You're not going because of this big guy, are you? No. What's how? Why? try and get this guy moving somehow. I think it's because it's conflicting over there. If I do that, will you go now? Yeah. No. Let's change you to signal. Should be a normal signal anyway. I have to delete all these signals as well just to get it back going again, but at least it gets the trains past. Can't wait until all this track's built and we can just put the signals down and it'll be done. Right, you need to go again. You need to borrow some 50 grand. But, aye. But this is going to have to be the end of the episode. Another one's gone, another one bites the dust. Well, we got our new bypass motorway planned in. We planned in the demolition office that's going to stay here, the new demolition office for this town that we're about to get stuck into and start building up. Where does the rail continue on over here? Up in this direction, so we're probably going to have to take a branch off the rail, bring it down here somehow, maybe have a cool bridge over here railway wise. There's quite a nice highway already built over this direction, a really nice one actually that we could take advantage of. Maybe we have like a terminus station for the rail over here, because it's quite hard terrain, quite expensive terrain for taking a railway any further. Take a couple of bridges over, have a terminus station in here, and then do everything over this side of the map with trucks. Oh, is there a bridge? Tunnel that goes under here. Good grief. Oh, and a rail. Just as I say that, there's a rail over here that we could tie into. Yeah. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. It's getting exciting. This is the exciting part for me. The starter town where you get everything, you start getting the money in, and you're just about to take off, and you can do all funky things with heating plants and electricity supplies, and you're connecting it all in together, and oh, it's the good stuff. It's the good stuff now, boys. It's good stuff now. But anyway, cheers for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.